What's going on, everybody? Episode 4 of the Scenes Podcast. Welcome to your host, Nick, Chris. Today, we're going over some banger soccer matches that happened in the Euros.
Besides that, we got some big news, though. Some real big news. New mic.
Yes.
Screw the damn eBerry and a soundboard. So we're still working on the soundboard. We know how to use it a little bit. We can hit it with one of these.
Give us a round of applause here.
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
We don't know what we're doing with this, though.
No, yeah, we're
new gadgets.
It took us a pretty long time to figure it out a little bit, but we got some custom ones coming out soonish probably. But let's just get into soccer right now.
Yeah. So today,
excellent games.
Two of the best games, probably
best match
day. At the end of the day, like when the tournament's all said and done, these are probably going to end up being the two most exciting matches.
Yeah,
they were insane today.
This was like the best day to watch soccer.
Unreal.
Just like unreal. Like 12 o'clock. Yeah. The 12 o'clock game ran till like 2:45. Oh my god! And then the last game ran from like 3 to like 5:30. Like unreal. Like you get to sit there and just watch.
Crazy. The commentators at the end of the first game were like, "There's no way that this game gets topped. It was unreal." Like,
yeah.
So what happened today? Spain versus Croatia. So Croatia was up 1-0 off a horrible own goal mistake by the goalkeeper.
Simon's got a great first touch. I don't know if you saw it.
Shocking.
Great first touch. Pedri played him a nice pass. Just came off, rolled over the top of his foot, hit the back of the net. Pedri got gifted that one, got the own goal. It wasn't Simon. Which is absurd. Well, that's ridiculous.
Dude, there's something with the Spanish goalkeepers. Like De Gea is always making.
They're always idiots.
Mistakes.
They're a bunch of idiots. Since Casillas and Valdez are gone, they've been shot.
They all complain about De Gea not good enough, and then you bring in this guy and
this nut job,
and he drops a shitter right on their chest.
Spain's finishing still shaky. They put in 5 goals today, but like
back-to-back games they put in 5 goals.
Still shaky though. They could be scoring a lot.
I think Morata's proven a lot of people wrong today. Morata scored the 4th goal today. It was a
nice goal, but he could have had 3 goals today. He could and this is not the first time it's happened.
You got to be happy for him because apparently I saw reports saying that his family were getting like death threats and shit.
I did see that too.
That's
a little too serious for me. But
that's got no place in the game. That actually like saddens me when I hear that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, but he's still got to be better. He had a good game. I think it's definitely good for his confidence that he scored, but still he could have put in a few more goals. And one thing he struggled with finishing for me, and then he's offsides a lot too. I've seemed to notice he had 1 goal. I think he had 1 goal, but he was called offsides for it earlier in the game. But he tends to be offsides a lot. He's not, his positioning's not amazing, but the goal he scored today was class. I cannot lie. The Morata slander could be calmed down a little bit after that one.
So it was 3-1 in the 83rd minute today of the Croatia-Spain game, and then within 10 minutes they put 2 away and
super sub Orsic, great super sub.
We thought Perisic missing this game because of COVID was gonna basically be their downfall, but Orsic came in and did a job for them, and he gave them the spark that Perisic usually does.
He came off the bench too. He came off the bench, assisted one of the goals, and scored the other goals in the 2 comeback goals. So big player off the bench, instant impact. Yeah. Awesome to see. I like Orsic. I love players that just come in the game.
He's a FIFA legend, though. 99 pace kills. FIFA, fix your damn game. It sucks.
No, it sucks. We don't even want to talk about that. We're going to lose viewers.
And then overtime, Oyarzabal and
Dani
Olmo both came in as substitutes, and they changed the game.
Or Zabriel, I don't know how to say his last name, but whatever you just said.
That's how you say it.
I think he's really good. I think he deserves more playing time. I don't think their wingers are anything special, but I think he had a really good season too.
He should be playing over Sarabia probably.
Sarabia did have a goal. Oh, we forgot to bring up Azpilicueta scored his first international goal. I don't know how many caps he has, but it was his first goal. Great for him though. I got so excited. I'm like, of course he scores before Morata in a big game. Not surprised. Even though Spain put away 5, I'm still not confident in their finishing. They
play Switzerland next. I think Spain's definitely the favorite going into.
They definitely have to be the favorite, I think. But
after watching that France game that we're gonna get into in a minute, Switzerland looked good. It looked very fucking good today.
This Euros is so exciting to watch. I love it, dude. I've seen so much I don't know. This is like the first time I'm really like looking into every game and like paying attention so much, and it's so fun because like all the stuff that's happening, all these upsets, all these teams showing up, all these players. There's going to be a lot of players being moved after this Euros in the transfer window. A lot of players going to big clubs. And I'm so excited to see like Patrick Schick play somewhere. Like
Patrick Schick actually people are just hearing about him now, but recent years he was moved. He went to Roma on a big money deal. Then he went to Red Bull Leipzig on another big money deal. Like he's been on.
Those aren't good clubs.
Semi big clubs.
No. Yeah. I'd want to see him move to like I don't know.
He's not gonna get that big.
Nah. I wish he would though. He's a baller.
He's good, bro, but he's like he hasn't been consistent on the domestic level.
That's true.
He has the opposite problem that Immobile has. Immobile can't fucking score for his life for Italy, but when it comes to Lazio, he scores 40 goals a season. But that's besides the point.
Yeah,
but
that's a different topic. That's for another day.
About Spain today, they reacted very, very well to the mistake by Simon.
Yeah, they did.
They reacted very well.
That's not easy. That's not easy.
They got to, but like Spain's always on the front foot the way they play.
I know.
They're a possession-based team, and they always, they're always promising to score. But the thing is with Morata and like their forwards, like you don't know if they're clinical enough, but the chances are always being created with that team.
Yeah, no, I agree. They definitely got to be more clinical. So who'd you like in this game the most?
Like player-wise
or
team-wise?
Who do you think was like the most creative? Like player-wise.
I thought Pedri was so good today.
No, yeah.
I thought Pedri's like their modern. I don't want to put him and Iniesta in the same sentence just yet, but he's also 18 years old. But
amen.
He was very, very good today.
That's a nice ceiling to look up to.
Yeah, that's definitely. I feel like that's definitely got to be one of his role models, no doubt.
No, yeah. Anyone from Spanish football as the role model has to be Iniesta. I think.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a midfield player, there's no one else you could. I mean, there's other players you could pick.
But for being so young and so inexperienced, he's so good, and like he doesn't seem to shy away from these big moments. Like
so, is Pedri Spain's future?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, you think so?
No
doubt. I agree with that.
He's Barcelona's future too.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch him.
The number 10 jersey once Messi leaves. Actually, they'll probably retire it.
It's tough. Just because number 10 is such a predominant number in soccer, like everyone wants to play the number 10.
I wonder if there are any clubs in the world who retire number 10.
No, yeah, we got to look into that. Definitely. There's got to be probably one. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. I think I also realized this about the game. And in previous games during this group stage, Croatia plays better from behind. There's no doubt. They
play with an urgency.
They cannot find this urgency whatsoever when the game's tied. But when they're losing, dude, when they're losing, they look unreal. Like it's like I'm like what, like I didn't know I was watching France play right now. They look great.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. I think Croatia.
They play awesome from behind, dude. I love watching them play when they go
they're
down.
A good tournament team. Like Croatia does well in tournaments for that reason. Like.
Yeah.
They play to the last whistle, and I didn't expect it from Switzerland today, but they showed that same
energy,
that belief that the game wasn't over yet.
No, yeah, and we'll talk about that game in a sec, but also I just want to say this about that game. I've never seen Luka Modric so tired on a field after. Like I don't know if you noticed, there were so many times where he just looked at he got subbed out. Like I was so surprised. Yeah, I know he went a while, but if you saw what he was always leaning over, like he was barely running on the field. I saw him, I was like, dude, I've never seen Luka Modric this tired. Like,
forget these guys that we grew up watching. He's like 36 years old.
No, yeah, he's not immortalized anymore, so it's tough. So we're gonna move on to the next game, or you got anything else from this game?
No, I just thought the bright spot for I think Busquets actually got man of the match, but I thought the bright spot for this team was definitely Pedri. I think Pedri.
Yeah, he's a baller.
He just reminds me of Iniesta, bro. The way he's able to just maneuver, and he's so technical, and he's just so he's got like this swagger about him, the way he wants to play.
Yeah, he's got some swagger. He's got some swagger.
I just love watching him.
No, I get that for sure. So let's move on to the France game.
Yeah. This has to be game of the tournament.
Who would have thought?
So it was.
Who would have thought?
Croatia-Spain was game of the tournament, and then an hour later, this game was played, and that took its spot because this game was unreal.
This is why the sport's awesome.
Oh my God.
This exact reason. It was unreal. It was so. I mean, for a breakdown for the people that didn't watch the game. First off, I'm sorry. Second off, Spain were down 1-0. France were down 1-0. They give up a penalty. Lloris saves the penalty. Bang. They scored 10 minutes after that. They scored 2 goals. They go up 2-1. I thought the game was over. Benzema scored 2 goals. The first one, great first touch on the ball. I don't know, you saw that, right?
A bit lucky, though.
No.
A bit lucky.
The ball was played behind him.
And he just stuck his leg out.
He kind of smacked it against the ground and fell right to him.
Yeah, he was trying to do that, but the way that it...
He
didn't even see the ball. He just stuck his leg out behind him and pulled it forward. But it was, no.
But, like, you don't expect anything less from Benzema.
Exactly. You took the words out of
my mouth.
He literally is...
He
does that shit all the time.
So I'm not surprised. Yeah, literally. And then France ends up going up 3-1. This game was 3-1. I was like, dude, this game's over. Like, I'm sorry. There's no chance.
Paul Pogba, by the way, his third goal was one of the nicest goals I've seen in a long time. And he also had, for me, like, if they won that game, he was easily the man of the match.
Unreal.
And he like you know what I said today to my dad? I said it was a Pirlo-esque performance.
Pirlo-esque.
His technique and his passing and his composure on the ball today. He was the reason why France dominated for that probably 25-minute span that they did after Lloris saved the penalty.
All I want to say is that Pirlo-esque term does not get thrown around lightly by Nick.
It does not.
No.
It does not. But I have to say, Pogba, he earned it from me. Pirlo is my idol. He's my favorite player ever.
Is Pogba the French Pirlo?
I didn't say that.
John?
Pogba has the talent. No, but the thing is, though, Pogba does have that ability. Today, but Pogba just doesn't. For France, he does, though.
No, yeah.
He does for France. I think for Man United, we talked about this on our original podcast.
The first one.
For Manchester. Yeah, our first podcast. For Man United, he just doesn't fit. Very well. They just don't allow him to do what he wants to do. So
Conte Pogba is the best midfield duo in this tournament. I know they just got bounced,
not anymore.
I mean, fair enough. But coming throughout this entire tournament, I think you could still say they were.
So we got to talk about the.
Wait, I also about his goal. Sorry to cut you off, but that goal was very I don't know, when he scored that goal, it just gave me flashbacks to when he scored that banger from like 40 yards out. He gave me Pogba Juventus vibes, and it was awesome to see. I loved that. It was like vintage Pogba.
He was phenomenal.
Beautiful. That goal he hit it so nicely. It dipped under the bar at the last second.
He had this one pass, bro. The ball, like he hit it off the side volley, and he put a little swaz on it, and he was able to It was off a volley, so the ball bounced him in the middle of the field, and Mbappe was making a run behind. He hit it off the side volley, put swaz on.
No, I think I know exactly.
And was able to put it literally perfect pass.
He is unbelievable.
He so I didn't expect that from Pogba. He's been good for France. He's been very good. He's probably been their most consistent player throughout these 4 games in this tournament.
Can we get a hashtag free Pogba from Man U? Ball and chain right there. Also, wait, after he scored that goal. Sick goal. I think he did like 5 different celebrations though. I don't know if you noticed that.
That kind of ruined it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if you guys saw that. He just kept going. I was like, all right. He started off with like one of these, and then he went to something else, and then he starts dancing and shit. I'm like, dude, like pick one celebration, maybe 2.
Where he loses people. He's like, all right, dude, it was a sick finish, but
what are you doing? It was bad.
But we gotta talk about Mbappe today. Mbappe was not his usual self today. He had many chances. On that, I think there was one play where Pogba, he was about to take a shot on his right. He cut it back to his left on the top of the 18, then he slid it to Mbappe on the left.
Beautiful pass.
Yeah, and then Mbappe had he had the right
beautiful
idea,
angle.
You expect Mbappe to finish those chances, and that's the reason why they lost today, because Mbappe had, I think, probably two good chances to score, and he just didn't capitalize.
So yeah, I don't know if you guys know exactly what pass he's talking to, but Pogba literally froze the defense, and I mean, I thought he was gonna shoot it, and for him to have the vision to find that pass, I mean, he was open, but if a player freezes the defense like that, they're usually gonna shoot it like 9 out of 10 times. So unselfish, found a beautiful pass, and Mbappe just scuffed it. It was sad to see. It was an unreal pass.
He put it on.
He put it wide.
He put it wide, but he did hit it. He hit it the way that he was trying to and how he should have. But it's just that it was on the outside of the post, not the inside. Like he should be finishing those chances.
That's got to be from Mbappe. It's got to be 10 out of 10 times. I'm sorry. He's known as one of the best strikers in the world.
The other chance that I thought was even more clear cut was when
the 1-on-1, right?
Same thing. No, Pogba put a fucking beautiful pass in behind, and Mbappe was running onto it. It looked like he was gonna hit it with his right across the goal. It was 1-on-1 with the goalie.
Was it on the left side of the field, right?
Yeah. Coming across. It looked like he was gonna hit that one. He let it roll into his left.
Yeah.
And then he scuffed it.
Yeah, and it hit the other side of the sideline. Yeah.
It didn't even come close.
Yeah, it was sad.
I thought like he just he misjudged like the direction of the ball, and
yeah, those are 2 good chances. Yeah, I think we deserve to talk about Switzerland more though. We can. Yeah. We're talking way too much.
No
also, we got to break one more thing about France. Kingsley Coman railed the crossbar in the 94th minute. Yeah. Sad to see. Great impact from him in the game though.
Did I mention that France was up 3-1 in the 83rd minute?
Yeah,
it's the same. Yeah. Literally the same storyline.
Same story.
Spain game. 3-1 in the
80 plus in both the games.
82nd, 83rd, right?
Unreal, dude.
They put 2 away. Well, the third goal, what was his name? Pogba lost the ball midfield in a bad spot.
No, yeah.
And Xhaka picked up the ball and found Gavranovic, this fucking super sub today.
No, yeah, he was unreal.
Buried
same person that also had offside. He had an offsides goal that was called off like probably 2 or 3 minutes before then.
Yeah,
because he had one that was called offsides.
It was 3-2 after Severovic scored a header for Switzerland. That made it 3-2. And
great header too.
Gavranovic, the super sub that we just mentioned, he
smacked the bottom left, right?
No, but after that, before that, he scored the offside goal. Right, so it would have been 3-3. He was probably maybe a yard offside.
Yeah, it was probably less even.
And then the play I was just talking about, Pogba loses the ball at midfield. Xhaka picks it up, plays a beautiful pass to Severovic, running free through the middle of the defense, skips past Kimpembe and puts it bottom left.
Beautiful finish. Beautiful finish.
So he definitely he was a super sub today.
I think Mbabu came off and it was really well for the impact too.
The assist for Severovic's second goal.
I'm a big Mbabu guy. I do like him a lot.
Big FIFA guy.
I found him in FIFA. I'm not gonna lie, but I do like him a lot. He's a great player. Great player.
Came off the bench now. Usually starts.
No, yeah, but I mean he had great impact off the bench. It was nice to see. It's always nice to see the players you like do well. So it's exciting.
Mbabu's definitely a fan favorite because first of all, everyone knows him because of FIFA because he's just the pace merchant. And then in the game, I haven't watched him too much, though, to be fair, in real life. But
no, yeah, I haven't either. I don't watch too much Bundesliga.
Switzerland never impressed me. I got to be honest. I got to backtrack a little bit because in the first episode, I said I was Switzerland. Honestly, it was just banter because I was calling out my buddy.
Yeah, you're calling up banter now.
It was, though. No, it was because my buddy is a Arsenal fan. He's a big Granit Xhaka guy, and I always bust his chops about it.
Oh, yeah.
I was just saying how Switzerland is shit because Granit Xhaka is shit and Arsenal is shit.
Yeah, but I mean Arsenal is shit, so don't forget that.
Yeah.
But Switzerland, we'll give them props.
I didn't expect anything from them. I don't think anyone did because they played against the tournament favorites today.
Unreal, dude. Unreal game. Yeah. It's like
it was unbelievable. It was the upset of the tournament, no doubt.
And we got to talk about the penalties too. Class penalties from everyone. I was surprised to see like every player put the ball on target. I mean you expect everyone to do that, but like a lot of these players like are playing like I'm pretty sure Kimpembe took a penalty, right?
You ripped it top right.
Yeah, like that was a huge game for him. He's relatively like young for him to be putting away. Pogba we expected from a lot of Switzerland players. I didn't expect them to come up and take the penalties so calmly, because I don't think this is the biggest game in most of their careers.
Probably their careers.
Like
Fabian Schär, the center back.
Yeah,
he put in a very classy, cool penalty.
Yeah.
And he waited for Lloris to dive, and he just slid it in the opposite corner.
No, yeah.
I didn't expect them to be
so composed.
Pre-penalty shootout, I saw Granit Xhaka. You saw him in the huddle, bro. He was.
Oh yeah,
he was firing. His teammates.
You love to see it.
That's what you want to see from a leader.
Respect to Xhaka. Serious
today.
respect.
He won man of the match as well.
He deserved it, 100%. I mean, he didn't have the stats to show, but you could definitely tell, like, when you watch that game, you see he's the heart of that team. He pushes them. But, yeah, it was, it's crazy to see, like, out of all the young players that took penalties today, the one that misses it is, like, the most known young player, Mbappe. And he to be fair, it wasn't great placement for a penalty either. He put it in goalie's range to save. Like, it wasn't like a great save or anything. It wasn't a good penalty shot, and he gave the goalie the chance to save it if he dove the right way, and he did.
To be fair, though, Mbappe he's 22 years old, and that was probably I don't know if I would say like one of the biggest moments of his career so far.
Yeah, well, it has to be one of the biggest.
I mean, he's already won a World Cup and went to a Champions League final.
Yeah,
but I mean,
it's still a big moment.
It was a high pressure moment, and you would expect he's probably their most
talented.
Yeah, their biggest player right now.
I'd say so.
And you expect him to put it away, but you know,
crazy.
It happens though to everyone. We have to all remember that.
No, yeah, and everyone's
Messi, Ronaldo, they've all missed penalties and shootouts. And
yeah,
it happens.
I mean, Ronaldo not as much,
even
but
Ronaldo, even
not as much, not as much.
All of them.
No, yeah. It was sad. I mean, I felt bad for them, definitely. It was. I mean, out of all the players I'd expect. I'm truly surprised too. I'm surprised everyone put it on target because you don't see that a lot. I mean, you do to some extent, but like, they from a team like Switzerland, for all their players to put the ball like in great positions too. It's not like these were like. I mean, there was one penalty that was quite shitty, that Lloris got his hand onto but didn't save it. Not a great penalty, but
you know what I think about sometimes when I watch a penalty shootout. Like a lot of the times, players do go down the middle. Not in this one, but a lot of times players do go down the middle, and I wonder why. Like I saw Lloris do it once or twice during this one. Like kind of stay in the middle because a lot of players do like that little hop before they shoot. Like I think Ederson on Manchester City does a very good job of like waiting and like sticking to your spot and wait and trying to react a little bit because. When I know it's very hard to say penalties. It's probably one of the hardest things to do in all of sports.
Yeah.
Like the way people take penalties now, it's just an idea. Like I'm not a goalie. But
I think a reason why they don't stay down the middle a lot too is because I mean someone slots in the bottom corner. You're standing in the middle of the goal. You kind of look like an idiot. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, but if you just dive the opposite way, and I mean I'm just saying like sometimes I feel like a lot of players shoot the ball down the middle.
Yeah.
A lot. Like I've seen it like. Honestly, most penalties I see are
there's a lot of
high in the middle or like even just like waiting for, like Bruno Fernandes he just does his little hop. He does the same thing. He does his hop and then he waits for the goalie to make their move. Instead, like make the player like make a decision. Like why? Like if they're hop, it's very difficult to generate a lot of power behind a shot.
I agree.
So if I'm a goalie in that situation, if I know a player is like that, I'm waiting. I'm staying in the middle. You know, it's just
it's good for thought.
Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt because these guys are in like the most highest like pressure moments.
Yeah, for sure.
With like tens of thousands of fans watching them,
so.
Easy for me to say.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah. It is. It's sad. I don't know. It was just. I feel bad if you didn't watch this game. Actually, though, this was such a good game. Like, if you have time, go watch it. I know it sucks when you know the score, but. If you like soccer, you're really going to enjoy watching a game like this. Even the Spain-Croatia game, too. Like, especially for the non-soccer fans, too. These are high goal-scoring games, so it might be more enjoyable for people to watch.
For, like, the casual fan.
Yeah, for people that don't really like that don't like a 0-0, 1-0 game like in soccer. But they were both special games. You got anything else to say about that or no?
So it ended 5-4 on penalties.
Yeah.
So everyone made their shot except for Mbappe, which sucks, but it
happens.
I mean, what else did I write down here? Oh yeah, I gotta give.
You might gotta rotate this. Sorry.
I gotta give some props to some of the guys on Switzerland today. They played very very well. Zuber, the left winger, he created the first goal for Severovic, and he created the penalty too that they didn't convert, but he won the penalty. He ran he carried the ball 40 yards on the left wing, beat a guy and brought Pavard all the way to the byline and cut it back, and then Pavard slid into him and won the penalty.
Yeah,
I thought Zuber was definitely their most dangerous player today. He was very very good. I thought Embolo, the right winger, for Switzerland was very dynamic. He created a couple chances, and Severovic scored 2 goals. So and he was the difference today, honestly.
They had a great all-around team performance.
They did. But Severovic scored 2 headers today. The first header and goal really gave France a wake-up call to, shit. They thought they were going to come into this game and walk through Switzerland because the caliber of players on that team.
I didn't think they really woke up until Lloris saved the penalty. Once he saved that penalty, they were like, all right, it's go time. That's when they started playing well. Soon after that, Benzema scored his 2 goals. But still, they even the second half until the penalty was conceded, they didn't look amazing, and it's sad to see because this is it's sad to see these teams come into this game thinking it's a cakewalk, and then they just get upset because they come into the game thinking this is easy, and then the team that has nothing to lose comes out and plays their heart out, and they win. They come out with a scrappy win. So.
You know what I can't stand sometimes when fans say, like, in the group stage, like, you see France struggle against, like, Hungary kind of to create chances, right? And fans are like, it's all right. It's just a group stage. Like, they're only in second gear right now. Like, if you only got like a couple games to find your form because a knockout stage comes quick. And then you see what happens today. France for the first half were basically only a shade of their former self.
No, yeah, they didn't look amazing in the first half at all. So, they look subpar. The first half was kind of shitty to watch, if I'm being honest.
I fucking loved it. I loved watching Switzerland play the way they did and take the lead. I loved it. I actually, I know there wasn't, obviously there was so many goals in the second half, but I love watching Switzerland dominate and really, grab the game.
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. I was saying shitty to watch as in, France. Because I was rooting for France.
No, hell no. I was rooting for Switzerland.
For obvious reasons.
I have my reasons that I'll explain in a minute.
You could just stand up and show the jersey, too. I don't know how good of a quality we could get on it.
Retro AC Milan kit came in yesterday. I'm very, very pleased.
You got Maldini on the back, too. It's class.
So what I was going to say was... what were we just talking about? I just lost my train of thought.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry.
Fuck, I forgot.
I feel like we just gotta move on to the next topic.
Wait. No. I had something important to say, I feel like.
I'm blanking.
How the fuck did you bring up the jersey? Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it, Chris.
Oh, no, you have your reasons on why you wanted
to... Yeah. Sorry. And then you talked about... Okay.
No, yeah.
So, now we got to look at the updated bracket, right? So now we got Belgium, Italy play on Friday at 3:00.
Yeah,
that's gonna be another huge game. KDB and Eden Hazard are actually confirmed.
Out.
Roberto Martinez, the coach, he said they're out, but they can return in the next round if they do win. But that's a big loss for Belgium and a huge advantage for Italy because those are the two of their most talented players. And I'm obviously rooting for Italy, and I hate to see players go down injured, but it happens to every team at some point.
It's part of sports.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the game because I think we have a real good chance of winning that game. And then you look at now you got no more France, and that man, we all thought France was coming out of the bottom right, no questions asked.
Yeah, I was set on it. I can't imagine a lot of people that weren't set on it.
So
I think the Conte for Ballon d'Or's train just kind of shut down. John, just gonna put it out there.
The thing is, though, Conte was so good today, though. I can't even
No, yeah, he played great.
He played great. The thing is, you can't. That's why I always talk about. People always talk about the Ronaldo versus Messi debate when they talk about Ronaldo won a Euro. It takes a team to win a Euro. It doesn't take a player, And Conte, honestly, played amazing today, and the loss
played amazing in the entire group.
Yeah, the loss has nothing to do with him. So I think if you feel like Conte deserves Ballon d'Or, I don't think you go because of this game.
I know what you're saying because he had an amazing tournament, but it was
an amazing season. He won Champions League.
It was kind of because it's tough to win a Euro as a CDM as a defensive mid.
But no one player can win you a Euro. Ronaldo didn't even play in the finals.
I know.
Of the 2016,
But I'm saying it's almost like he needed to win this Euro to be to get some more credibility on his record because I think Lewandowski's the favorite right now.
I don't know, actually. I think this year is kind of a toss-up. I think it could be a lot of different players.
I think Leo will get it as of now.
I think KDB is in the discussion. I think Messi, Ronaldo will always be in the discussion.
Yeah.
But whatever. That's another topic. So what I was going to talk about before was with the bracket. So Italy plays Belgium Friday, and then now it's Switzerland versus Spain. So what are your predictions for that game?
Dude, I've been wrong so much at this point. For my original bracket, I don't even want to know. I think I possibly may have gotten one game wrong. Right, only.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
And so, I'm rooting for the dark horse.
Who is the dark horse? What,
Switzerland?
Yeah.
They're more of a dark horse than Spain. I think Spain had a great game today, but I still think they're boring to watch. I'm not a big Spain guy. I don't know why. They're just not a team I really like that much. So I'm rooting for Switzerland. I'm also rooting for Italy on that side. So
I'm also rooting for Switzerland. I think Italy have their number. I think that they've already beat them 3-0 in the group stage. So I would love to. Yeah. I would like to play them again.
Yeah, but I think it's going to definitely be a much closer game if you do play them again. I don't think.
Oh, no
don't
doubt.
Expect
no
that
doubt.
cakewalk.
No, yeah, 100%.
And then so what on the other side we got? We talked about that game on the other side.
But
already.
tomorrow we have
England, Germany.
We have England, Germany,
and then Sweden, Ukraine.
Yeah.
2 big games.
So what do we got for that? We both took Germany, and then you took Ukraine, and I took Sweden, I think.
I mean, honestly, the way it's going right now, I could see England beating Germany because I've been so wrong on so many games. But you gotta
take
surprised.
You gotta take each game separately. So I don't think that.
No,
I don't think the other games have anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I'm just kidding. But
would you looking at it now?
No, I'm not changing. I mean, there's not much has changed. I think. I'm still taking Germany. I think.
Yeah,
I hope.
Yeah, I take Germany as well. But I'm looking for. It's at noon tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
I'm surprised it's not at 3. Honestly, though. I mean,
I don't know. I don't think they.
Yeah, I mean, the Sweden-Ukraine game. I feel like the 3
o'clock
game gets more views.
It's in well, yeah, but it's in Europe, so it's time difference.
Yeah, all right. So that's that for the sports. We could.
Very excited for that game tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
By the way. I think the winner of that game actually goes to the final on that side of the bracket.
Probably. I mean, Czech Republic, my Czech Republic boys.
Yeah, I would love to see Czech Republic.
I would love to see them in the finals against Switzerland or something. I'm sorry, but imagine that type of final.
That'd be great, but it's not gonna,
No chance. But if it does, I said it here first. Just putting it out there.
Okay. After his bracket gets busted like 3 different times.
Yeah, shot. Like, I mean, I'm gonna look for next episode. I'm gonna definitely say how my bracket's doing. But we did have some basketball last night. We're just gonna bring it up. That's the end of the soccer talk, right?
Yeah. We got nothing else to talk about.
So we had some basketball last night. Bucks Hawks. AJ. I don't know if you guys listened to the podcast yesterday. AJ had a prediction. He said Trae Young will drop 40 and they lose. He dropped 35, and they lost. So I'll give him points. It was close. It was a close prediction. Middleton went nuts in the fourth quarter. Dropped 20 in the fourth.
AJ said it was a hot take. I feel like Trae Young dropping 40 points is not a hot take anymore.
It is a little bit because it's tough to drop 40 against the Bucks. But they got some of the best defenders.
I mean, he fucked up his ankle, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he still dropped 35?
So he's got a bruised bone. I'm not sure if you guys saw last night, but he tripped over an official's foot and bruised his bone in, I think, his right ankle or his right foot, somewhere like that. So yeah, that's a tough L. Sticking with it, Bucks in 5, I think, especially after that injury.
We gotta talk about Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton's baller. He finished. He had 38 points, 7 assists, 11 rebounds. That's awesome. What
20 points in the fourth. He outscored the Hawks. Yeah,
that's wild.
Chris Middleton's a beast.
Wild. He's their clutch guy, I think, on that team. I think he scored 10 straight at one point in the fourth.
Dude, I was watching First Take this morning, and Kendrick Perkins was talking to
this bozo,
some other guy.
Bozo.
He was saying he'd take Chris Middleton over Giannis right now for like a fight, like in the playoffs. It was an interesting take.
It's tough. I'm taking Giannis probably, but in the clutch, if I want someone shooting the last shot on the team, it's Chris Middleton, no doubt.
So does that change your mind if you think about it that way?
I mean, if we're talking last shot, I'll take Chris Middleton, but otherwise, no.
Okay.
Because Giannis is so dominant. I mean, Giannis is putting up Giannis numbers. 33 and 11. It's something we're used to now. I think it's his 9th time having 30 and 10 in this playoffs. I think the first time it was done since 2000. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. So that's it's no joke.
No,
that's
no
like
joke.
I'm pretty sure the last person to do that was Shaq. So we're talking like a serious person to do that. But other than that, that's really it for last night. I don't know. Do you have anything to say about last night's game?
No.
I mean, and then tonight, I think the game might be starting soon. We're posting this one a little late. We got Suns Clips game 5. I think the Suns close it out here. What do you think about that? Suns in 5.
Yeah, probably.
It's 3-1 right now.
Yeah, most likely, I would say. I would bet on it.
Yeah, no.
I would say Suns in 5.
Yeah, but yeah, that's about it. I think the Stanley Cup starts tonight. No one really gives a shit about hockey. I mean, if anything big happens, we'll talk about it. But other than that, I think we're good.
I feel like we're gonna have an episode on Stanley Cup preview. Probably not, right?
Maybe a post. We'll get our friend John.
We'll get John because he's the hockey guy, so he can actually contribute.
No, yeah, we're not gonna be like just bullshitting.
Because I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
Shout out to Brooke Body's boyfriend AJ. Big Canadians fan.
Oh, okay.
Big Canadians.
I was gonna say, where is this going?
Yeah. Big Canadians fan. So I might have to root for him.
Okay.
Yeah, we were watching some games and
what
we were
a random pull out there. I was not expecting that. I was like, hello.
Shout out to AJ.
All right. That's it, right?
Yep.
You want to wrap it up?
Yep. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in to episode number 4 of the Scenes podcast.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Imagine the scenes.